Hi guys, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys. So welcome back guys, welcome back to ProForex 101. So today is a new month guys, 1st of July 2019, start of a new month, and the start of a new week. So it's a Monday. um, so yeah guys, we'll be following some pairs for this week. So that will be Australian and New Zealand currency pairs. Okay. um, So yeah guys, if you have already not signed up for our site guys, this is our home base. Okay, our YouTube channel is just our flagship. Okay, where we um, post, we have been posting trades in the past, but soon we will be discontinuing that, in the sense we may not actually, even for this, we may not be putting the post trade analysis on the YouTube channel. Okay, just the pre-trade analysis. The idea is guys, we really want to be creating this community where we are helping each other out. Okay, and anyone's welcome to join. Okay, we're not charging any fees for this. The only catch is guys, you just need to make sure that you have a neat profile. Okay, with a hold on, with a picture and a description about yourself and why you are here to trade. Okay, and also if you're not active in the forums for the past 3 months, our system will automatically delete the account guys. Okay, so basically we want to be creating a community that's helping each other out. Okay, so you can help each other, you can follow other member trades, or help another member who's in need of learning to trade. Okay, and you can post anything in the general discussion area, and the and again guys, this member trade setups area is just for you guys to trade your trade, to post your trades. Okay, so we have been there has been many trade setups that the members are posting guys, and we've been having very engaging conversations about the trades. Okay, um, so yeah guys, so this area is solely for the members guys. Okay, and again guys, to be part of our community, we're not charging any money. Okay, it's absolutely free. Okay, and as I said, there's just two catches, which is, please make sure you keep your profile tidy, and uh, please make sure that you participate in the forums guys. Okay, so alright, okay guys, so let's get into today's analysis. So this week guys, sorry, so for last week, I've just been quickly browsing through what New Zealand and Aussie did. Okay, so okay, in a way, like, it's a bit neutral sentiment. Okay, so for instance, we had some weak New Zealand. Okay, um, and neutral RBNZ interest rate for yeah, for the state. When the statement was released, they released the interest rate decision, RBNZ interest rate decision, and it was not changed, it was sidelined. Okay, uh, and so anyway, it was, and this was a positive outlook on New Zealand ANZ business confidence and ANZ activity outlook. Okay, where we had some green sentiment, which is bullish. Okay, so yeah, anyway, so just had a browse through the past week, and it's basically a bit neutral, and we have had, yeah, some strong Aussies, and sometimes we had weak New Zealand. But that's, guys, again, it depends on what state of the move you are in, whether it's a retracement or the move itself. So we really don't, like that really, you really need to be following the trades closely to see, okay, which part of the economic indicators affected which part of the trade. Okay, I've spoken about this in our past trade analysis guys. So yeah, so how the news affects the move or the retracements. Okay, so alright, okay, so for this week guys, what we want to be focusing on, oh sorry, the economic indicators are, So we've already had some bearish sentiment for Aussie, okay, with the AIG performance uh, manufacturing index coming in lower than the previous value, okay. um, doesn't have a color because we didn't have a consensus, but that's fine. But compared to the previous, we are still lower, which means okay, we already have a weak Aussie starting early Monday morning, okay. This is the GMT time, okay guys. So, and coming into Monday morning, we didn't have any releases here. I think HIA new home sales for Aussie still not out yet. I had to look at the Forex factory, and yeah, they only also have the AIG manufacturing index. Okay, that's fine. That's this here, okay. So anyway, this may be published later on, okay. They could be late, guys, okay. So keep an eye out for that indicator, HIA new home sales, if it's going to be a bearish or a bullish sentiment for Aussie. And with our trade, we would like that to be weak, okay. And actually it really depends on, again, whether it's your retracement period or the move itself, okay. So okay, so that's an indicator to keep an eye out on, guys, for Aussie. Next important Aussie indicator would be this one, very important, guys, RBA interest rate decision. That's coming out on Tuesday, 4:30 GMT. As the description suggests, guys, if the RBA has a dovish view, which is bearish, on the dovish means that's the interest rate is low or unchanged, okay, it's not aggressive. Keeps on so yeah, that is keeps the ongoing interest rate or cuts the interest rate, it has a negative effect or a bearish effect, okay. And then so again sorry guys, so let me read this clearly, okay. If the RBA is hawkish about the inflationary outlook of the economy and rises the interest rate, it's a positive outlook, okay. So simple as that. If they increase the interest rate and you see it compared to previous value or the consensus, if it's higher, okay, it's a positive outlook, okay. And or yeah, so likewise, if the RBA has a dovish view on the Australian economy and keeps the ongoing interest rate or cuts the interest rate, it is seen as a negative or bearish sentiment, okay guys. So very straightforward, right? They've already given you an indication of what to look out for to see to help your trade, okay. So again, so this is a very important indicator, guys. It'll be released same time as the RBA statement, okay. So you'll have to read this report also to see what's going on. Yeah. And then next thing to keep an eye out for is the RBA Governor Lowy speech, okay. AIG not really important, okay. This is going to be important, guys, on Wednesday. Trade balance for trade balance and building permits, okay. So they're both going to be important for the Aussie economy. What else? Okay, retail sales, very important, okay. That'll be coming out on Thursday, 1:30. So we're going through all these because, guys, these trades, they'll be setting up through the week, okay. And depending on where your where you're on the trade, it'll help. These indicators will help you out, okay. So I think that's that for the Aussie pairs. And for the New Zealand, guys, pairs, what you want to be keeping an eye out for is so we don't have any here, nothing here. Building permits, okay, again, just as in Aussie, got the building permits coming out, okay. That's and then also NZIER business confidence, it's going to be an important one that you need to keep an eye out on. So for our trades, especially the trade that we are following, which is Australia, New Zealand. I'll get into that later, guys. We want to see some bullish sentiment on New Zealand, okay? Yeah, bullish sentiment when the move happens, okay? So again, where's New Zealand? And okay, and another indicator to keep an eye out on Tuesday is GDT price index, okay? Global daily trade, okay? That's what GDT stands for. So you want to see a positive outlook on that. And again, we got some building oh, sorry, that's Australian, sorry. So yeah, I think that's it for New Zealand, guys. Yeah. So yeah, okay, guys. So these are the indicators that we want to be keeping an eye out on, and follow the trades, you know, and follow them through your trades. Okay. So yeah, guys. So we're gonna be concentrating on AUD New Zealand, okay, this week, and I'll explain to you why. Right. So I'm gonna go to my charts. I've had a look at all the Australian and New Zealand pairs this morning, guys. Okay, and I chose out and I picked out AUD New Zealand for a reason. Okay. So my outlook is that Australian dollar is gonna weaken in the in the immediate future, and New Zealand is gonna be weakening. Okay, so which means any Australian um, currency pair that the AUD is on the left will be selling, right? Okay, so AUD CAD, we want to be selling this. Possibly, I'll quickly go through some possible entries areas for all the pairs, guys, and then I'll concentrate on AUD New Zealand, okay? So we possibly want to see something like this happening on AUD CAD, okay? That is, the market comes south and then head south again, taking into account the support resistance area, okay? And possible sell somewhere here, okay? Right. Right. Let me get some. Yeah, no, I think I'll just clear that out. Right. So that's one scenario. AUD New Zealand, will come back to that because that's the pair that we'll be trading on. Again, here AUD dollar we want to be selling. We are seeing some bearish sentiment and it seems to be overbought also. Okay, where we've been buying, with this pair has been going up and up and up for a while. Okay, so it's ideal area to be selling. Okay. And AUD yen, similar scenario. It seems to be overbought and we got some nice exhaustions coming in. Okay, so we want to be trying to see if we can sell those pairs. AUD Swiss franc, similar scenario. Okay, we're coming into supplies. That's here. Okay, so if this turns to the south, that would be great. Okay, I won't talk too much about the entry areas for these. Okay, guys. Pound AUD, so if we're looking for AUD to strengthen, we want this pair to go up. Okay, because in this scenario AUD is the counter pair. So already see some bullish sentiment coming in. That's great for pound AUD. Okay, which is pound is strengthening and Australian dollar is weakening. Okay, so those are the Aussie pairs, guys. And then in terms of New Zealand, okay, so we want some strength to come in on New Zealand, so we want this Euro New Zealand to sell, but not right now, guys, later on. Okay, you will understand what I mean, because I want to see a retracement happen and then we want to be selling these pairs later on. Okay, you'll understand this on the Australian New Zealand pair that we're going to discuss. Okay, so yeah, that's Euro New Zealand. New Zealand Swiss franc, we want to be buying this later on. Okay, once the market comes the further south. Okay, New Zealand dollar, same thing, we seem to be overbought. Let it retrace and then we want to be buying this. Okay, I see a nice area which is most likely to be the retracement area. Okay, where the markets may turn around from to go long. Okay, so that will be around this area here. We got some resistance support, sorry, resistance. We broke through rudely, and we would like to see this become support again, okay, in this area. All right. Next pair, New Zealand yen, guys. Same thing. We want to see some retracements so we can buy. New Zealand CAD, same thing. We want to see some retracements so we can buy. Okay, and on New Zealand CAD, a nice area would be in this area to buy. We have a nice demand here. It's a bit messy in the sense this tail is huge, but I'll just draw this area. Okay, refining it, and then if I do the fibs on this, it's about, yeah, retracement to the 38% area. Okay, so that's New Zealand CAD. All right, so out of all these guys, so I've chosen AUD New Zealand. All right, okay, so let's get into Australia, New Zealand, and see how we can try to catch this in which area. Okay, so guys, what I see is that we've already started a down trend. Okay, which is this here. Right, so for any trend we need 4 points to confirm that there's a trend in play. Okay, so that's a low, it's a high, it's a low here, a high here. Okay, what I see is a low being created right now somewhere in this area. Okay, which means that we have a channel going south, which is this here, and my bottoms are here. Okay, I'm gonna try to refine the channel so it touches up all these areas. Okay, so we want to see a low being created here, and the markets to come back up here, guys. Okay, to this low, to this high. Okay, on the 4-hour charts, this may take a few days to set up. It's a passive trade, a long-term trade, guys, and if we see any bearish sentiment in this area, that's a nice area for us to be selling. Okay, the reason that I chose this pair is, guys, we're already in a downtrend with this confirmed channel, and the outlook on most of my pairs that we went through, not most, all the 16 pairs, that we went through for Australia and New Zealand. This seems to be the one that's already in a downtrend, guys. Okay, all right. So again, and in terms of support resistance, we have a nice support resistance area here. Okay, support resistance, so which is again seems to be the area that we drew as a high. Okay, so this is a possible high that we're expecting. Okay, and it's in this support resistance area also, because we've had support. So if you want to refine this further, we can move it up a bit, right? Because then it's touching this area, and it's also part of this area. So let's move it a bit higher, this area, and then we broke through and went back up. Okay, so that's support resistance area in play also, and also a channel being created, guys. Okay, so, and then yeah, so that's the reason why we want to see some supplies, some sales coming in here. And also I see a supply here. It's not very clean, it's messy, got a huge tail, right? Because if you're drawing the supply, we take the bodies and the tail, that's just a huge supply, right? It's not really clean. I would like to see a clean supply, but anyway, so let's see, guys. If yeah, the another scenario that can happen is if there's too much selling pressure, we may do something like this. The retracements may come into this area here, okay, further south. But anyway, that will be your next high. Okay, high, 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 low, low, low. So lower high. Okay, high, lower high, lower high, low, lower low, lower low. Okay, but yeah, ideally we would like for the markers to come back to here. Okay, and the target area, guys, is not going to be here, it's going to be further south. Okay, it's not going to be this line, it's going to be further south, which is this line here. And once we get to the, once the market touches this low, this trend line further south, that will be your target area, guys. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, so this is the outlook for AUD New Zealand, guys. Okay, hopefully you understand why I chose this pair and why we're going for a sell on this. And to go hand in hand with this, guys, again, we need our fundamentals to be confirming the trade. So again, as I said, guys, when we're doing this move up here, we would like to see some Aussie strength and New Zealand weakness. Okay, and then later on we want this Aussie weakness and New Zealand strength to come in later on, when once we hit this area, and then we want to turn around. So the, as I said earlier, guys, in that analysis before, that currencies takes turns in moving the markets. Okay, so might be Australian dollar that's doing the movement, or the New Zealand, or both combined. And it depends on the indicators. Okay, the economic indicators, guys, that's gonna come out. Okay, so yeah, guys, so hopefully this will be a nice trade. Okay, and then we're looking at over at least 100 pips on this, right? Or yeah, about, let's say 70 pips. Okay, and that's a very passive trade. You can follow this through the week for in next couple of days. Okay, so again, it's not something that's going to happen today, right? Something that's going to come up, this opportunity is going to be coming up in a few days, maybe on Tuesday or maybe on Wednesday, depending on how these retracements go. Okay, guys. Yeah, so again, yeah, possible entry area 10500 area, that's what I wrote down, because it's a nice round number, guys. Okay, because market tends to like these round numbers because that's easy for us to be. So 500 is in this area. Okay, so again, the support resistance area that we drew earlier. Okay, and my target area is, oops, sorry, is 1.0400. So there's about 100 pips in that move, but worst case scenario, let's say 70 pips. Okay, right. So yeah, guys, so hopefully this was clear. Okay, and yeah, guys, so let's follow this trade on the forums, and I'll post updates. And again, guys, I will not be posting the post trade analysis for this on YouTube, so if you want to see this, guys, please do join our community. Okay, and as I said earlier, guys, it's, we're not charging any money. All right, it's all free. We just want to be creating a very vibrant community, a helpful community that members help each other out. Okay, through their trades. Okay, or in learning or whatever. Okay, yeah. So all you need to do to sign up, guys, is just if you already don't have an account, so yeah, so just log in. Okay, and it'll ask you to, so again, our site is www.proforex101.com. okay, proforex101.com, and when you go to login, it'll ask you to sign up. Okay, so if you already don't have a login with us, sign up. Okay, or if you already have a account with us, just log in. Right, it's pretty straightforward. So you can sign up using your Facebook account, your Google account, or with your email address, whichever one you prefer. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to login because I already have an account, and then log in with my Google. And yeah, here we go. So it's as easy as that, guys. And again, guys, we're not charging any money. You'll find a lot of places like this, community where, you know, you follow trades and and follow each other's trades, guys. People will be charging money for these kind of things. Okay, we're not doing that. We are genuinely trying to help each other out. we do have an idea probably in another 2 years down the track to create a trading course, but that's later on, guys. Okay. And my promise to you guys, this forum area, it will be free for life. Okay, if you're a member, you'll be having access to this area for life. And as I said earlier, it just depends on, you know, if you're active in the community, and also please try to keep a clean profile, guys. Okay. And we haven't posted any forum rules yet. Going forward, I think we'll have to do that. Okay, so there's no spams or anything on our site, spammers or anything on the site. Okay, and if you if you spam, guys, your account will be blocked out. Okay. Yeah. All right. So again, guys, so some news to follow. Okay. So pound veers from best to worst currency as the Brexit funk weighs in. Okay, so and then about Facebook's Libra, guys. Okay. So Facebook's digital currency may flourish where the banks don't. That'll be a good read. All right. Okay, guys. So thanks for listening in, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe. We'll be posting educational videos in the future on the YouTube channel. Okay. But yeah, slowly, guys, we want to be moving away from doing the analysis on the YouTube channel and having that only in our site. Okay. All right, guys. So thanks for joining in, guys. So follow AUD New Zealand, and yeah, bye for now. Have a nice day, guys.